Also trying to get better at TvT at pumping out SCVs, because it's very easy not to do it because you don't actually need a whole lot of minerals. But if you do pump a lot of SCVs, it'll allow you to get a lot of extra minerals, which allows you to throw down these command centers and these refineries and pump out more SCVs to even get more command centers and more refineries. And if you can just really start expanding all over the damn place and taking like tons and tons of refineries, you can be in great shape. So coming out and checking out his natural expansion, I called it a fairly good time here. He's only got one missile turret complete. And I do have the air superiority, at least for now. Long kill for 2 Vikings. They do good damage to armored, but yeah, although command's got a lot of hit points. And since he got the first wave of shots there, I'm in trouble, so I've just sniped his 1 Viking, get out of here, because I know I'll lose that final 1v1 battle. So once again, down to 3 Banshees and 1 Viking, although I got some more Vikings on the way, so it looks like 5 and 3 actually. But once again, I did smoke my opponent. I kept him to 1 base once more. Killed a lot of SCVs, and I'm throwing up my 3rd expansion now. And yet another orbital command, because I'm not relying on anything for ground defense. I'm just accepting the fact that anything that comes on the ground is going to be able to dominate my ground, and I just have to have a mobile force to handle everything. But almost finished my 1-1 upgrades. Throwing down a 4th starport, because I should be able to afford it now with 6 gas on the go. Actually, you could probably throw down like 2 or 3 starports. The one thing you may be asking yourself is, why isn't he getting Thors? Thors dominate Banshees pretty well, and that is true. However, it is not much of a transition for me to switch up to battlecruisers, and battlecruisers absolutely massacre Thors, so... first sign of a Thor, I'm definitely going to battlecruisers. In fact, I should probably throw down an infusion core just in case. I think I'll do that fairly soon. Also got pretty good map control here. I am to have control of these Zelnagas as well as the one in my own base, so it gives me a good view of basically this half of the map. And I got 3 Marines here. I actually queued up a bunch of Marines here just so I have it somewhere. Whenever I lose a Marine at Zelnaga Tower, I can just pull one from here and move it over. So moving out again, I got 5 Banshees and 15 Thors, and I think that's a pretty good number because I am up against, 15 Vikings. Because I am up against 10 Vikings of my opponent. And if he has Marines or air turrets as well, that can actually be trouble. I'm putting on good harassment here. I only got 3 Vikings left. I'm going to see if I can snipe this command center. But it looks like he has enough to repair. He is draining some resources in repair time. I would love if this unit loss tab actually included money spent on repairing. Because honestly, that is like damage done. It includes buildings lost and units lost, and, you know, repairing force to be done. This should be a part of that equation as well. Because you really don't care how many units are lost. You want to know how much resources of damage have you wasted from your opponent. So once again, just throwing on my a chunk of SCVs on my units and just getting them all repaired up. Back to the unit tabs now. You can see I'm well ahead. I got twice the SCV count. I got gigantic army where my partner is more or less out of it. I got sight of the map. He's just kind of buried in the 2nd expansion. I'm also resigned to right now to the fact that he has taken his 2nds. Now I'm just mostly going to try to concentrate on stopping his 3rd base. So I I guess I missed it, but it looks like I did send the scout out this direction, just by how the Fog of War has been revealed. So I did look for a hidden expansion some time ago, and I'd probably be checking out this base fairly soon. Sending out 2 more SCVs, and that's going to be for a double expand. And then 1 more SCV to build all the refineries, so hopefully I'll be up to 6, 8, 10 refineries soon. That'll be pretty sweet. I should actually be throwing down more Starports right now, and so where's that fusion core? Have I built it yet? No, I suck. I should have a fusion core now. I should be ready for the... Maybe I should just do a battlecruiser transition no matter what, but I should definitely be ready to get it. I got the resources for it, and I need to be able to tech switch fast if he does tech switch to Thor's. So keeping an eye on his 3rd, nothing there. But with a good amount of Banshees, I'm going to see if I can actually take out his expansion once more. So here we go. Banshees get the front air turret, and then move on to focus firing the command center. Just leave my Vikings on A move. And sniping it, just may as well pull out. And that's the end of that. Serves you right, GSP. This guy actually taught me how to throw an Ultralisk in a triangle choke. Yeah, it didn't turn out well for me. My Marines, they did not appreciate not having rifles on the battlefield and doing that instead. Anyways, so I guess just a little review. Obviously, your army has to be everywhere. It's your entire defense as well as your entire offense. And I think a good defense is obviously having a strong offense. I did have to go Vikings before Banshees just because he did scan the fact that I was going Banshee Rush. Now at this point, since he is moving out, I do have to keep those siege tanks from getting into my base. And as long as I have air superiority, I should be able to force him back unless he gets like an air turret wall set up. And yeah, Vikings in good numbers can do pretty good damage to the ground, but you gotta make sure you keep air superiority, which I did not do there. I did lose on my Vikings. But of course, the advantage of building absolutely nothing but air units, it does gives you the ability to get quite a few starports down, get the upgrades, and be able to pump out Vikings at a very fast pace. But obviously, you want to have as few Vikings as possible, just enough to stay alive, and then you're focused on Banshees to do all your harassment and to handle his ground army. Yeah, once if you own the Vikings, then if he's just Vikings and tanks, and you're Vikings and Banshees, Banshees will definitely beat tanks one-on-one. Just throwing it out there. Maybe not be that obvious to some people, because, you know, siege tanks fire far, so I don't see any reason why they can't fire up. And with good splash damage, it could be like a flat cannon. And then obviously aggression, so key to this build. You should be able to, like, you're almost like the Zerg in this case with Mutalisk, where you got, what's the word I'm looking for here? You basically dominate the map. You have the fast mobile force that can dart in and out all over the place, so you can keep your opponent really turtled in. And at the same time, you can use that time to expand out and really take over the economic lead, and in turn take out the army lead, because you're going to need it. And I'm still babbling the same things over and over and over again, so I'm just going to end this video here. Right, thanks everyone, hope you found this somewhat informative. Obviously this isn't like an I win button strategy, but it is definitely a strategy you can pull out, and it has some uses. Alright, thanks everyone, and goodbye.